Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. What we're doing today is talking everything about Eevee and the evolutions. This has been a long time coming. I cannot believe I wrote down this whole script. So when I was trying to record a few of these, some reason the audio would cut out or something would not work. So what I done is every reaction that or audio that came through, I just got replaced over on top of other audio or cut some bits out because I literally had to redo the audio quite a few times because of trouble. But anyway, enough of that, let's get into the video. Eevee is a fox Pokemon introduced into Gen 1 Pokemon Red, Blue, Green and Yellow. With 3 generations in the first gen, 2 more in Gen 2, another 2 in Gen 4 and 1 more in Gen 6. Eevee has 8 evolutions, or no, from the fanbase, evolutions. Okay. Eevee is a normal type fox, and by his Pokedex entry he's known as the evolution Pokemon and is number 133. Eevee stats are 55 HP, 55 attack, 50 defense, 45 special attack, 65 special defense, and 55 speed. That leaves a total of 25. But if you had a partner Eevee, so let's go Eevee, or games where you can play some whatever Pokemon as partner Pokemon. The new stats will be 65 HP, 75 attack, 70 defense, 65 special attack, 85 special defense, and 75 speed. That leaves a total of 435, so 115 more. Eevee's gender ratio is 87.5 male and 12.5 female. The male Eevee has a zigzag pattern on its tail, while the female has a daisy heart pattern on its tail. And those styles got introduced in Gen 7. Eevee's Pokedex entries. Red and Blue. Its generic code is irregular. It may mutate if it is exposed to radiation from the element stones. Yellow. Its generic code is unstable, so it could evolve in a variety of ways. There are only a few alive. Gold. It has the ability to alter composition of exposed to suit its surrounding environment. Silver. Its irregular fugitive DNA is affected by its surrounding. It evolves if the environment changes. Crystal. The ability to evolve into many forms allows it to adapt smoothly and perfectly to any environment. Ruby and Sapphire. Eevee has an unstable genetic makeup that suddenly mutates due to the environment in which it lives. Radiation from the various stones causes this Pokemon to evolve. Fire Red. An extremely rare Pokemon that may evolve in a number of different ways depending on its stimuli. Leaf Green. Its generic code is irregular. It may mutate if it is exposed to radiation from the elemental stones. Emerald. An Eevee has unstable genetic makeup that suddenly mutates due to its environment. Radiation from the various stones causes this Pokemon to evolve. Diamond and Pearl. A rare Pokemon that adapts to harsh environments by taking on different evolutionary forms. Platinum. Because its generic makeup is so irregular, it quickly changes it from due to a variety of causes. Heart Gold. It has the ability to alter composition of its bodies to suit its surrounding environment. Soul Silver. Its irregular confused DNA is affected by its surroundings. It evolves if its environment is changes. Black and White. But because of its generic makeup is irregular, it quickly changes it from due to a variety of causes. Black and White too. Thanks to its unstable generic makeup, this special Pokemon conceals many different possible evolution forms. X. A rare Pokemon that adapts to harsh environments by taking on different evolutionary forms. Y. Thanks to its unstable genetic makeup, this special Pokemon conceals many different possible evolutions. Omega Ruby and Omega Sapphire. Eevee has an unstable genetic makeup that suddenly mutates due to the environment which it lives in. Radiation from various stones causes this Pokemon to evolve. Sun. Possessing an unbalanced and unstable genetic makeup, it conceals many possible evolutionary forms. Moon. Current studies show it can evolve into incredible 8 different species of Pokemon. Ultra Sun. The question of why only Eevee has such unstable genes has still not been solved. Ultra Moon. Its genes are easily influenced by its surroundings, even its base is starting to look like that of its trainer. Let's go Pikachu and let's go Eevee. It can evolve into a variety of forms. Eevee's genes are the key to solving the mysteries of Pokemon evolution. Quick pause. It is so easy to find Pikachu. Like, that just puts Let's Go Pikachu's chain, because why just get a Pikachu at the very start if I can just get it in like the third route or the third area? Like, doesn't that make sense? Like, Eevee's just too easy to get. So that's why Let's Go Pikachu sucks. And Eevee's hard to get because Eevee is much rarer and much more powerful than Pikachu. I don't understand that. Anyway, Sword. It has the ability to alter the composition of its bodies to suit its surrounding environment. Shield. Thanks to its unstable genetic makeup, this special Pokemon gives us many different possible evolutions. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It's a rare Pokemon that adapts to harsh environments by changing its appearance and capabilities when it evolves. Finally, Legends Arceus. Harbor the potential to evolve into manifold forms. Within Eevee lies the key to mysteries of Pokemon evolution. I'm certain of it. Alright, I forgot about the Gigantamax. Okay. Gigantamax Swords. Gigantamax energy upper the fluffiness of its fur around Eevee's neck. The fur will evaporate the foe, capturing its mind and body. Damn! Okay. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Having gotten even friendlier and more innocent, Eevee tries to play with anyone around, only to end up crushing them with its immense body. Oh no! He was being innocent! Oh no! Oh no 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 no! Oh, I feel bad! Just want to play, but I accidentally ended up killing them! Oh! Oh! Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl. Moves by leveling up. Convert, Growl, Helping Hand, Tackle, Tail Whip, Stand Attack, Quick Attack, Baby Doll Eyes. Convert, Growl, Helping Hand, Tackle, Tail Whip, Swift Bite, Copycat, Bone Pass, Take Down, Charm, The Urge, and Last Resort. Egg moves from Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl. Charm, Convert, Curse, Detect, Double Kick, Fake Tears, Flare, Mud Slap, Restore Power, Tackle, Wish, Yawn. Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl. Moves led by MT. Worked up, Shiny Day, Protect, Rain Dance, Iron Tail, Dig, Shadow Ball, Double T. Face Cade, Rest, Attract, Endure, Sleep Talk, Swagger, and Substitute. Moves learned by Level Up. In Legends Arceus. Tackle, Quick Attack, Swift, Baby Doll Eyes, Mimic, Calm Down, Double Edge. Moves Tortured by Legend Arceus, Baby Doll Eyes, Calm Mind, Focus, Energy, Iron Tail, Rest, Shadow Ball, Swift. Moves learned by Level Up. Growl, Tackle, Tail Whip, Quick Attack, Double Edge, Stand Attack, Bite, Swift, Take Down, Double Edge, and Helping Hand, and that's for Let's Go Picture and Let's Go Eevee. Torture moves, and Let's Go Picture and Let's Go Eevee. Batty Bad, Bunsy Bell, Buzzy Buzz, Freezing Frost, Glizzly Glow, Sappy Seed, Sizzly Slide, and Sparkly Swell. Excuse me. Pokemon. The Dr. Seuss just walked up in your thing and just put these tongue twisters in. Like, no joke. I'm joking, but it just sounds like a bunch of tongue twisters. Anyway, let's go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. Moves learned by MT. Headbutt, Helping Hand, Rest, Protect, Substitute, Reflect, Dig, Face Cade, Iron Tail, Toxic Shadow Ball, and Payday. Payday is my favourite move in that game. Like, if he just shoots a bag, just basically a giant Meowth medallion, that is actually what money is. And you just get money at the end of the battle. Okay, special moves. VV Volley. VV Volley is an overpowered move. It's automatic, does tons and tons of damage. Just the insane amount of damage that it does. Like, every time VV does that, it's like if Thanos snaps and then most of the world just gets vanished, but VV Volley is actually pretty strong. And that's a special move that only Eevee can learn. Only one of the few Pokemon that has their own special moves. Okay, Eevee evolutions. As we talked before, Eevee has 8 evolutions known to the fan base as evolutions. Okay, let's get into that. In Gen 1, in the first Pokemon games, you're able to evolve your Eevee from 3 different stones at level 15. Water, Fire, and Thunder. Water stones got you Vaporeon, that was a fish-like Pokemon. Flareon is a fire type with a huge amount of fur on its main tail, and it has, with its tail and its fur on its head, has a kind of like fire symbol. And obviously, Thunderstone, you got Jolteon. And Jolteon is only one of the few electric strongest or strong electric type compared to the others, and Jolteon has no tail. In Gen 2, you can raise your friendship with your Pokemon, and with Eevee, there was 2 more added, Umbreon and Espeon. Umbreon's the dark type from high friendship at night and has yellow circles around its body, mostly including its eggs, the side of its legs, its head, and its tail, and its ears as well. And can glow in the dark. Espeon is a psychic Pokemon, high friendship by day, so the opposite of Umbreon. Has a jewel or gem on its forehead and a fork-like tail that splits into 2 at the end. Gen 4. In Gen 4, Pokemon add the Mossy Rock and the Ice Rock that let 2 more evolutions join. That's when it was touched. The Mossy Rock, you got Leafeon, a grass-type Pokemon with leaf-like features implied the name. Like the name implies. With cream-coloured fur, with brown fur out the feet, trying to act like socks. And with the Ice Rock, you got Glaceon. Glaceon is obviously an ice type. Glaceon has white fur with dark blue fur that has a diamond shape. On it, Glaceon, the diamond pattern appears on the side of Glaceon's legs, Glaceon's ears, and Glaceon's tail. With like some kind of icy hair up the top. And like Leafeon, it has dark blue fur out the feet to act like socks. Okay, Gen 6, Pokemon X and Y. It included fairy type Pokemon that changes some Pokemon types, so like Clefairy and Jigglypuff and a few others. And it was quite popular among the female audiences. And their name was Sylveon. Sylveon was a fairy type Pokemon you can get from higher friction, that's different from friendship, with an Eevee in Pokemon X and Y. You can feed them Pokeballs, pat them and play games with them to raise affection, and at the bottom of the 3DS screen you can there was a way to like decorate like a little room for them or something like that. I don't know. So that was Eevee. Now let's get on to Vaporeon. Okay, Vaporeon. Vaporeon is a water-type Pokemon, number 134, straight after Eevee. And from the Pokédex, Vaporeon is referred as the Bubble Jet Pokemon. Vaporeon is a meme known by the older Pokemon fans. If you know, you know. Stats: HP 130, attack 65, defense 60, special attack 110, special defense 95, speed 65. That leaves a total of 525. Pokédex entries: red and blue. It lives close to water. Its long tail is rigged with a fin, which is often mistaken for a mermaid's. Yellow. Its cell structure is similar to water molecules. It can melt away and become invisible in water. Gold. When the Vaporeon fins begin to vibrate, it's a sign that rain will come within a few hours. Silver. It prefers beautiful shores with still similar to water molecules. It could melt away into water. Crystal. As it uses the fin on the tip of its tail to swim, it blends with the water perfectly. Ruby and Sapphire. Vaporeon's underwear and spontaneous mutation grew fins and gills that allow it to live underwater. This Pokemon has the ability to freely control water. Sorry, so if it can control me, so like Avatar, like water bending, would that mean Vaporeon can actually just control humans because humans are like 60 or 70% water? Sorry, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Would it be able to control a human or not? Anyway, Fire Red. Its body cell structure is similar to the molecule composition of water. It can melt invisibly in water. Leaf Green. Lives close to water. Its long tail is rigged with a fin which often mistaken for a mermaid. Emerald. Vaporeon's underwear and spontaneous mutation grew fins and gills that allowed them to live underwater that had the ability to freely control water. And I did actually forgot to explain this, that some of the Pokédex entries do repeat themselves. I don't know if it's just they don't know what to put in or just laziness, but anyway, I think I've just done Emerald, yeah. Diamond and Pearl. It has evolved to suitable for an aquatic life. It can invisibly melt away into water. Platinum. Its cell composition is similar to water molecules, and as a result, it can melt away into water. Heart Gold. When Vaporeon fins begin to vibrate, it is a sign that rain will come within a few hours. Soul Silver. It prefers beautiful shores with cells similar to water molecules. It could melt into water. Black and White. It can Its cells composition. I'm not even going to try. Conversation. There we go. I said I'm not going to even try then. Just why am I like this? Its cell composition is similar to water molecules. As a result, it can melt away into water. Black and White 2. Its cell composition is similar to water molecules. As a result, it can't be seen when it melts away into water. That literally just changed, just adding a few words. No, unacceptable, Pokemon, unacceptable. Pokemon X prefers beautiful shores with cells similar to water molecules. It can melt away into water. Y. It has evolved to be substitutable for an aquatic life. It can invisibly melt away into water. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Vaporeon's underwear and spontaneous mutation grew fins and gills that allow it to live underwater. This Pokemon has the ability to freely control water. Sun. Its cell composed of units much like water molecules. It lives closer to water and often mistaken for a mermaid. Moon. It blends with the water and erasing all signs of its percentage. All signs of its presence. Okay, there we go. It particularly waits for its prey, fish Pokemon. Ultra Sun. Clear waters are its usual habits when it's about to attack by an invading enemy. It dives into water to hide. Ultra Moon. It detects nearby moisture with its fins. When its fins begin to tremble rapidly, it means rain will fall within a few hours. Let's go Pikachu and let's go Eevee. Its cell structure is similar to water molecules, can melt when in water and become invisible. Sword. When Vaporeon fins begin to vibrate, it's a sign rain will come within a few hours. Shield. Its body cell structure is similar to water molecules, conversation of water. It can melt invisibly in water. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. It has evolved to substitute for aquatic life, and it can become invisible when it melts away into water. Legends Arceus. Tests have shown that its cells closely resemble molecules, which perhaps explain the ability to conceal itself when it's submerged. I believe the origins of mermaid folklore lies within this Pokemon. Moves learned by level up. Band Pass, Bite, Charm, Copycat, Convert, Double Edge, Growl, Helping Hand, Swift, Tackle, Tail Whip, Water, Takedown, Water Gun, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, Baby Doll Eyes, Haste, Water Pulse, Aqua Beam, Aura Ring, Muddy Water, Acid Armor, Hydro Pump, and Last Resort. Moves learned on Evolution. Water Gun, Egg Moves, Charm, Convert, Curse, Detect, Double Kick, Fake Tears, Flare, Mud Slap, Store Power, Tackle, Wish and Yawn. Moves learned by MT. Water Pulse, Roar, Howl, Worked Up, Sunny Day, Icy Beam, Blizzard, Hyper Beam, Protect, Rain Dance, Iron Tail, Dig, Shadow Ball, Double Team, Face Cade, Rest, Attack, Scald, Grind, Endure, Kicking Back, Sleep Talk, Swagger, Substitute, Surf, Strength, Rock Smash, and Waterfall. Shouldn't Swagger be Jagger? Because I have the moves like Jagger. I have the moves like Jagger. I have the moves like Jagger. That was really awkward, and I already know I am crap out singing. Why did I embarrass myself? Next up, we have Jolteon. Jolteon is an electric type Pokemon and one of the faster and better electric type Pokemon. Jolteon has no tail, but Jolteon has spiky fur around its body to fit in with its electric type appearance. Common fan name for Jolteon is Sparky for changing your Pokemon name, and Pokemon Go actually took note of that, and yeah. Jolteon's Pokedex number is 135 and is known as the Lightning Pokemon. Stats: 65 HP, 65 attack, 60 defense, 110 special attack, 95 special defense, and 130 speed. That leaves a total of 525. Yes, I know. Before I say it, every single evolution has a total of 525. Just don't ask me because, well, it's probably because they all came from Eevee. That's the best I can come up with. And it makes sense. Pokedex entries. Red and blue. It accumulates negative ions in the atmosphere to blast out 10,000 volt lightning bolts. You can already tell that is pretty powerful. Yellow. A sensitive Pokemon that easily becomes sad or angry. Every time its mood changes, it changes power. I'm kind of worried now. Just imagine, like, it becomes stronger. I get him. Well, he doesn't like that. Just shoots a lightning bolt at you. You just turn into dust. Gold. It concentrates the weak electric charge emanated by its cells and launches wicked lightning bolts. Wait. So would Eevee's cells be normal? Then when it gets to Vaporeon's has water cell molecules, and it's saying that Jolteon has electric or lightning cells. Wouldn't that mean Flareon would have fire cells? Umbreon, when Umbreon has dark or not night, what am I saying? Like, Umbreon will have a, like, I don't know, poison, dark, night, moon? I don't know, and Espeon will have, like, psychic, sun, like, actually the sun wouldn't be a bad idea because of the sun, vitamins. Sun cells, Glaceon will have ice cells or frozen water cells. Leafeon will have like tree or leaf cells, or grass cells or plant cells. And then Sylveon will have like, Sylveon has some fairy types, so like, what cells would she have? Ribbon cells, fairy cells, magic cells, I don't know. Anyway, Silver. Every hair on its body starts to stand sharply on its end if it becomes charged with electricity. Crystal. The negative charge ions generate in its fur create a constant sparking noise. Oh, I know that sound well too well. When you accidentally like knock something out the PowerPoint a little bit by still plugging in, and makes that making that static noise, or as I should like as it says, constant sparking noise. Ruby and Sapphire. Joshua cells generate a low level of electricity. Yeah, like as I said before. This power is affected by its static electricity of its fur. Embalming the Pokemon to drop thunderbolts, the bursting fur is made of electricity charged needles. Fire rags. If it's angered or startled, the fur all over the body bristles like sharp needles and pierces furrows. Can't hedgehogs do that? I think hedgehogs do that. Wait. What? Anyway, Leaf Green. It accumulates negative ions in the atmosphere, blasting out 10,000 volt lightning bolts. Emerald, it generates weak power that is amplified by its first static electricity to drop thunderbolts, the bristly fur it makes of electricity charged needles. Diamond Pearl. It controls 10,000 volt power and can raise all the fur on its body as if were sharp needles. Platinum. If agitated, it uses the electricity to strain out its fur and launches into smaller bunches. Heart Gold. It conceals the weak electric charge emanated by its body cells and launches wicked lightning bolts. Soul Silver. Every hair on the body starts to stand sharply on the end of it to become charged with electricity. Black and White. If agitated, it uses electricity to strain out its fur and launch it into smaller bunches. Black and White too. By storing electricity in its body, it can shoot out burst-like fur like a branch of missiles. Pokemon X. Every hair on the base stands too sharply on the end of it becomes charged with electricity. Pokemon Y. It accumulates negative ions into the atmosphere, blasting out 10,000 volt lightning bolts. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Junction cells generate a low level of electricity. This power is amplified by static electricity on its fur, enabling the Pokemon to drop thunderbolts and bristling fur is made of electricity charged needles. Sun. They send out electric charge of about 10,000 volts. Because they are high strung, it can be difficult to grow close to them. To grow close to them. There we go. My mind's just going a bit weak. Moon. When its fur stands on the end, it's a sign that it's about to give off a jolt of electricity. Take care, as sometimes lightning strikes next to it too. Thank you for that. Its lung contains an organ. It's not origin, it's organ that creates electricity. The crackling sound electricity can be heard while when it exhales. Ultra Moon. It first stands on end, becoming like nails. It fires out enemies once they're weakened and finishes them off with a 10,000 volt shock. Oh, that's gotta suck. Just very weakened and bye bye. Just shoots lightning bolt. Let's go Pikachu and let's go Eevee. Except for Pokemon that can easily become sad or angry. Every time its mood changes, it changes power. Sword. If agitated or so, the fur by bristles like sharp nails and pierce foes. Shield. It accumulates negative ions into the atmosphere and blasts out 10,000 volts lightning bolts. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. It controls 10,000 volt power when the fur converts its body stands on end. What? Converts its body stands on end. The fur is hard and sharp like needles. Who wrote this? Like, some of the grammar just stops randomly, then continues on like. I'm still confused about that. Legends Arceus. Bristles its fur like needles. Nail-like points when enraged. Once can hear electric crackle in its breath while it exhales. Learn moves by leveling up. Vampire's Bite, Charm, Copycat, Convert, Double Edge, Growl, Helping Hand, Swift, Tackle, Tail Whip, Takedown, Thunder Shock, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, Battle Eyes, Thunder Wave, Double Kick, Thunder Fang, Pin Missile, Discharge, Agility, Thunder, and Last Resort. Moves learn on Evolution, Thunder Shock, Egg Moves, Charm, Convert, Curse, Detect, Double Kick, Fake Tears, Flower, Mud Slap, Store, Power, and Tackle, US and Yawn. Moves learned by MT were Walked Up, Sunny Day, Hyper Beam, Light Stream, Protect, Rain Day, Iron Tail, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Dig, Shadow Ball, Double Team, Shockwave, Face K, Volt, Switch, Rest, Attract, Charge Beam, Endure, Giga Impact, Flash, Thunder Wave, Sleep Talk, Swagger, Substitute, Strike, and Rock Smash. Rock Smash. Ugh. Okay, now we're on to Flareon, the Fire-type Pokemon. Has large amount of fur, a large fur mane, has a lot of fur on its tail, and has a bit of fur on its head with the tail, and fur on its head like a fire-like symbol. Flareon is called the Flame Pokemon. It's loved by Fire-type trainers and Flareon's Pokedex number is 136. Stats: 65 HP, attack 130 attack. Attack. Wait, did I say attack first or 130 then attack? I don't know. Defense 60, special attack 95, special defense 110, speed 5, that leaves a total of 525. Pokedex entries, red and blue. When storing thermal energy in its body, its temperature could soar to over 1,600 degrees. Jeez, that is going to be... Jeez, that is hot. Jeez. Pokemon Yellow. It has a flame chamber inside its body. It inhales, then blows out fire that is over 3,000 F degrees. Is it Fahrenheit or degrees? Which is it? Gold. It stores some of in its it stores some of its in its internal flame pouch, which heats over 3,000 degrees. Okay, silver. It fluffs out its fur to cool down by temperature, which can reach to 1,650 degrees. Crystal, once it has stored up enough heat, this Pokemon body temperature can reach up to 1,700 degrees. Ruby and Sapphire. Flareon's fluffy fur has a functional purpose. It releases heat into the air so that its body does not get excessively hot. This Pokemon body temperature can raise to a maximum of 1,650 degrees F. You went with degrees, do not go to Fahrenheit. It's either just degrees or Fahrenheit. Pokemon, get your mind in the game. Fire Red. The flame bag inside its body, after inhaling deeply, it blows out flames nearly 310 degrees Fahrenheit. Leaf Green. When storing thermal energy, its body temperature can soar over 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Are you kidding me? It's just... Emerald. Flareon's fluffy fur releases heat into the air, so his body does not get extraordinarily hot. His body temperature can rise to 1,650 degrees. Diamond Pearl. His flame sack in its body temperature tops 1,650 degrees Fahrenheit before battle. Platinum. His inhaled air is heating. Inhaled air is heated in the flame sack in its body to an intensive fire over 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Gold. I'm just going to say degrees. I'm not going to say degrees Fahrenheit because they cannot decide. Hot gold. It stores some air it inhales into a flame pouch which gets so 3,000 degrees. Soul Silver. It fluffs out its collar to cool down its body temperature, which can reach 1,650 degrees. Black and White. Inhales air is heated the flame sack body to a intensive fire over 3,000 degrees. Black and White 2. Inhaled air is carried in its flame sack, heated and exhaled as fire that reaches over 3,000 degrees X. It has a flame sack in its body that body temperature tops 1,650 degrees before battle. Right. Its flame bag inside the body, after inhaling deeply, it blows out flames nearly 3,000 degrees. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Flareon's fluffy fur functional purpose has released head into the air so that its body does not get excessively hot. This Pokemon's body temperature can raise to a maximum of 1,650 degrees. Sun. When it catches prey or finds berry, it breathes fire on them until they are well done and gobbles them up. Let's hear it. Flareon! What? Wait. Can Flareon be a chef Pokemon? That is actual reason, because it says, like, as it just said, when it finds berries, it breathes out fire on them until they're well done. Yeah, it might work. Moon. Its average body temperature is between 1,300 degrees and 1,500 degrees. Its internal flame sac temperatures reach 3,000 degrees. Ultra Sign. If it inhales deeply, the sign is about to attack prey by being hit by flames with over 3,000 degrees. Oh. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ultra Moon. The flame chamber inside its body ignites when Flareon gets agitated, reaching temperatures top of 1,650 degrees. Let's go Big Tree and let's go Eevee. Its flame sac chamber inside its body, it inhales when breathes out fire that is over 3,000 degrees. Stored. Once you store up enough heat, this Pokemon body temperature can reach up to 1,700 degrees Fahrenheit. Shield. It stores some of its air inhaled in its infernal flame pouch, which heats over 3,000 degrees. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. It has a flame sac in its body. Its body temperature tops 1,650 degrees Fahrenheit before battle. Legends Arceus. Flames burn within a sickle organ inside this Pokemon. When Flareon inhales, these flames grow intensely, reaching a mighty 3,000 degrees. Moveset by leveling up. Band Pass, Charm, Copycat, Divert, Double Edge, Amber, Growl, Helping Hand, Swift, Tackle, Tail Whip, Takedown, Swift, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, Bagel Eyes, Smoke Bite, Flame Fangs, Fire Spin, Lava Pit, Scary Face, Flare Boots, and Last Resort. Evolution moves, Ember. 8 moves, Charm, Convert, Curse, Detect, Double Kick, Fake Tears, Flare, Mud Slap, Store Power, Tackle, Wish, and Roar. Roar, Worked Up, Sunny Day, Hyper Beam, Protect, Rain Day, Rain Dance. Wait, why would Flareon? I thought people would know what Rain Dance. Or how can a fire Pokemon learn Rain Dance? I'm sorry. What? Iron Tail, Dig, Shadow Ball, Double Team, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Face Cage, Rest, Attract, Overheat, Will-O Wisp, Key Impact, Sleep Talk, Swagger, Substitute, Strength, and Rock Smash. Did I say TM moves? I have no idea. Alright. Now we have Espeon. Espeon is a psychic Pokemon with a red gem on their forehead And when they use psychic moves, their gem and eyes light up like in the TV show. Espeon evolves from an Eevee from High Friendship by day and is called the Sun Pokemon. Espeon's Pokedex number is 196 and is normally strong in special attacks. Stats: 65 HP, 65 attack, 60 defense, 130 attack, 95 special defense. 130 special attack, 95 special defense, 110 speed, and a total of 525. So Gen 2 is like Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So that gets rid of red, green, blue, and yellow. And you might be wondering why in the other Pokedex I didn't explain green. Because I cannot read Japanese. That's my only excuse. I literally cannot read Japanese. The closest I only know little Japanese. Okay, anyway, Pokedex entries. Gold. It uses the fine hair that covers its body to sense air currents and predict its enemies' actions. Oh. Silver. By reading air currents, it can predict things such as where of its foe's next move. Crystal. The tips of its forked tail quivers when it is predicting its opponent's next move. Ruby and Sapphire. Espeon is extremely loyal to any trainer it considers to be worthy. It is said that this Pokemon develops its pro-negative powers to protect its trainer from harm. So kind of like God's War with the black hole. I'm pretty. I don't know which Pokedex entry this is, but it does say that God of War, to protect his trainer from harm, opens a black hole. Anyway, Fire Red. By reading air currents, it can predict things such as the wear or its foe's next move. Leaf Green. It uses the fine hair cover its body to sense air currents and predict its enemies' actions. Emerald. And Espeon is extremely loyal to any trainer that considers to be worthy. It said it developed pro-cognitive powers. I already said something completely different, but I don't care. Cognitive powers to protect its trainer from harm. Diamond and Pearl. Its fur has a look and feel of a velvet. The orb on its forehead glows when it uses Psycho Power. Soon to be Psychic Powers, not Psycho Power. Platinum. Its fur senses the weather. It can sense minute shifts in the air and predict the weather. Heart Gold. It uses the fine hair that covers its body to sense the air currents and predict its enemy's action. So, by reading the air currents, it can predict such things as the weather or its foe's next move. Black and White. Its fur is so sensitive, it can sense minute shifts in the air and predict the weather. Black and White too. Its fur is so sensitive, it can feel minute shifts in the air and predict the weather and its foe's thoughts. So it's not moods, the foe's thoughts. If mine read. Oh no. That could be really good. really bad, extremely funny, or traumatizing. Oh, I can't. Next, Pokemon X. The tip of its forked tail quivers when it's predicting its opponent's next move. Okay, there we go. Pokemon Y. Its fur is so sensitive, it can feel minute shifts in the air and predict the weather and foes' thoughts. American Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Espeon is extremely loyal to any trainer that considers to be worthy. It is said that this Pokemon develops a pro-cognitive power to protect its trainer from harm. Sorry. Sneeze. Son. It can intestinally sense its opponent's movements by feeling the air currents with its fine fur. Moon. It unleashes psychic power from the orb on its forehead. When its power is exhausted, the orb glows dull and dark. Ultra Moon. Psychic powers build up the orb on its Psychic Sun. Ultra Sun! Although originally it had no powers at all, people said its precognitive faculties were awakened by its need to protect itself. Ultra Move. Psychic Ultra Moon. Psychic powers build up in the orb on its forehead, and as it bathes in the sunshine, Espeon is no good at battling at night. Sword. By reading air codes, it can predict such things as the weather or its foe's next move. Shield. It unleashes psychic power from the orb on its forehead. When its power is exhausted, the orb glows dull and dark. Brilliant diamond and shiny pearl. Its fur has the look and feel of velvet. The orb on its forehead glows when it uses psychic powers. Brilliant diamond and pearl. Legend Arceus. Wields an arcade power which can predict the weather and even people's thoughts. When bathing in sunshine, the scarlet orb on its brow glows and builds energy. Okay, moves learned by leveling up. Vampire Bite, Charm, Confuse, Copycat, Convert, Double Edge, Growl, Helping Hand, Tackle, Tail Whip, Take Down, Sanitate, Attack, Phase Eye, Swift, Side Beam, Morning Sun, Power Swap, Psychic, Psych-Up, Future Sight, and Last Resort. Moves learned on Evolution, Confuse, Egg Moves, Charm, Convert, Curse, Detect, Double Kick, Fake Tear, Slayer, Mud Slap, Store Power, Tackle, Witch and Yawn. Moves learned by Entity, Charm, Worked Up, Sunny Day, Hyper Beam, Light Screen, Protect, Rain Dance, Dazzling, Gleam, Iron Tail, Dig, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Double Team, Reflect, Face Cade, Rest, Attract, Skill Swap, Endure, Kick Impact, Flesh, Psych Up, Sleep Talk, Dream Eater, Grass Knock, Swagger, Substitute, Trick Room, and Cut. Now we have the Dark type Pokemon Umbreon. Umbreon is obviously a Dark type Pokemon, like a literally just shed. Literally just said. Why did I say shed? with yellow circles out the side of the legs, on its forehead, around its tail and ears. That can light and act like a torch or lamp. Umbreon is called the Moonlight Pokemon, and Umbreon's Pokédex number is 197, and it's more liked by the edgier players, or people who just think they're edgy and cool and all that. Stats: HP 95, Attack 65, Defense 110, Special Attack 60, Special Defense 130, Speed 65, Total 525. Pokédex entries. When agitated, this Pokemon protects itself by spraying poisonous sweat from its pores. Poisonous sweat! Jeez! Silver. When darkness falls, the ring on its body begins to glow, striking fear in the hearts of anyone nearby. Crystal. On the moon, or a full moon, on the night of a full moon, or when it gets tired, its ring patterns on its body glows yellow. Ruby and Sapphire. Umbreon evolution as a result of exposure to the moon waves. It hides suddenly in the darkness, waits for the foes to make a move. The rings on its body glow when it leaps to attack. That's actually... I did not expect that. Fire Red. When darkness falls, the ring on its body begins to glow, striking fear in the hearts of anyone nearby. Leaf Green. When agitated, this Pokemon protects itself by spraying poisonous sweat from its pores. Emerald. Umbreon evolved from exposure of the moon energy pulse. It lurks in the darkness, waits for its foes to move. The rings on its body glow when it leaps to attack. Diamond and Pearl. The light on the moon changed Eevee's genetic structure. It lurks in darkness for prey. Platinum. When exposed to the moon aura on its body glows faintly and gains a mysterious power. Heart Gold. When agitated, this Pokemon protects itself by spraying poisonous sweat. Soul Silver. When darkness falls, the rings on its body begin to glow, striking fear in the hearts of anyone nearby. Black and White. When exposed to the moon aura, is... Wait. Black and White and Black and White 2, I see on my script right now, are exactly the same. So, I know there's a difference. When exposed to the moon, Black and White, when exposed to the moon aura, the rings on its body glow faintly and it gains a mysterious power. In Black and White 2, when it's filled with the moon's aura, the rings on the body glow faintly and is filled with a mysterious power. Was there error in the first one or? Pokemon X. In the light of the moon, changes Eevee's genetic structure. It lurks in the darkness for prey. Pokemon Y. When exposed to the moon aurora, the ring on its body glow faintly and is filled with a mysterious power. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Umbreon evolves as a result from the moon's rays. It hides suddenly in the darkness, waiting for its foes to make a move. The rings on its body glows when it leaps to make the attack. Sun. When this Pokemon becomes angry, it pours No, like literally. When this Pokemon becomes angry, it pours a secret. It says secret, a poisonous sweat. This is what I'm reading right now. A secret poison. English! Which is sprays out the opponent's eye. Oh, that's gotta hurt. It's like the poison, like acid or something. Oh, that's gotta suck. Moon. When it's black fur, with its black fur, it blends into the darkness. It blinds its time, and when prey appears, this Pokemon goes for the throat and then eats it. Oh, that's just. Jeez, I didn't know Umbreon was going to Mortal Kombat phase. Oh. Ultra Sun. This Pokemon is nocturnal. Even in total darkness, its large eyes can spot its prey clearly. Two things. Either Umbreon has heat vision or night vision. Ultra Moon. It lurks in the dark for night looking for a prey. At the moment, it pounces. The rings on its bow glow dimly but ominous. Sword. When this Pokemon becomes angry, it pours a secret poisonous sweat, which is raising the opponent's eyes. Shield. On the night of a full moon or when it gets inside, the ring patterns on its body glows yellow. Brilliant diamond and shiny pearl. In the light of the moon, Eevee's genetic structure, it lurks in the darkness waiting for its prey. Legends Arceus. It is the most active in the wee hours of the night. When moonlight bathes the land, its large eye can pierce the darkness and perceive prey with absolute clarity. Moves learned by level up. Vampire Spike, Charm, Copycat, Convert, Double Edge, Foul Play, Growl, Helping Hand, Snarl, Swift, Tackle, Tail Whip, Sense, Take Down, Set Attack, Quick Attack, Bait Eyes, Confuse Ray, Assurance, Moonlight, Guide Swap, Dark Pulse, Screech, Mean Look, and Last Resort. Moves learn Evolution, Snarl, Egg Moves, Chunk, Convert, Curse, Tech, Double Kick, Fake Tears, Flower, Mud Slap, Restore Power, Tackle, Wish, and Yawn. Moves learned by MT, Work, Double Sunday, Taunt, Hyper Beam, Protect, Rain Dance, Iron Tail, Dig, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Double Team, Torment, Face Cave, Rest, Attack, Thief. I can actually see that move. Like actually stealing something. Yeah, Thief, I said Umbreon might be actually a good Thief Pokemon. Endure, Payback, Giga Impact, Flash, Cyclops, Null, Dark Pulse, Sleep Talk, Dreamer, Swagger, Substitute, and Cut. Leafeon. Leafeon is a grass type Pokemon with leaf-like ears and tail with a bit of fur that is green to represent leaf-like features. Leafeon is more liked by the eco-friendly players or people who like plants, I don't know. Leafeon is called the veteran Pokemon, with his Pokedex number being 470. His stats: 65 HP, 110 attack, 130 defense, 60 special attack, 65 special defense, 95 speed. That leaves a total of 525. Now, the starting for Gen 4 is Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. Just like a plant, it uses photosynthesis. As a result, it is always developed in clear air. Platinum. It basically does not fight with cells similar to those of plants. It can perform photosynthesis. I said it perfectly this first time. Photosynthesis. I'm not going to even try. Hot gold and soul silver. When you see Leafeon asleep in a patch of sunshine, you know it is using photosynthesis to produce clean air. Wait. I did say it was like a tree type earlier with the leaf. And it produces clean air. Oh, yeah. Ah. Black and white. It basically does not fight with cells similar to those of plants. It can perform photosynthesis. Black and white too. With cells similar to those plants, it performs photosynthesis inside its body and creates pure air. Oh, I just think my script is a bit messed up. So X and Y. When you see Leafeon asleep in a patch of sunshine, you know it is using photosynthesis to produce clear air. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Just like a plant, it uses photosynthesis. As a result, it is always adopted in clear air. Sun. Its cell composition is closer to that of a plant than an animal. It uses photosynthesis to produce its energy supply without eating food. Moon. The younger they are, the more they smell like fresh glass. With age, their fragrance takes on an earth of fallen leaves. I don't think that's that weird, to be honest. Ultrasun. Although it doesn't like the disputes, it will sharpen the leaf on its tail to a blade and fight if it has to protect its friends. Like, it turns its leaf into a full-on weapon. Yo! Oh, that's kind of epic. Ultramoon. It gets its nutrition from photosynthesis. If it lives a quiet life deep in the forest where clean rivers flow. Sword. Gorans favor the distinctive aroma that drifts from this Pokemon leaves. There's a popular perfume that's made from using that scent. This Pokemon tail is blade sharp with a fantastic cutting edge that can slice right through a large trees. Like, how big are we talking? Are we talking like big fat ones? Or like very tall trees? or like very dense trees. I need to know. Brilliant diamond shiny pearl. Just like the plants, it used photosynthesis. As a result, it always is engulfed in clear air. Legends Arceus. Cells similar to those of plants have been found in its sphere. Its hardtail can fell a large tree with one strike, and the tail sharpening it sees even of a sword craftsman by a master. Reached by leveling up, Vampire Bite, Charm Copycat Convert, Double Edge Growl, Double Hand, Razor Leaf, Swift, Tackle, Tail Whip, Takedown, Sun Attack, Quick Attack, Fatal Eyes, Leech Seed, Magical Leaf, Sisyphus, Sunny Day to give back, Sword Dance, Blade Leaf, and Last Resort. Moves learned on Evolution, Razor Leaf. Egg moves, Charm, Convert, Curse, Protect, Double Edge, Fake Tears, Spell, Mudslap, Store Power, Tackle, Wish, and Yawn. Moves learned by MT. Raw Bullet Seed, Worked Up, Sunny Day, Hyper Beam, Protect, Rain Dance, You Get Drained, Solar Beam, Iron Tail, Dig, Shadow Ball, Double Team, Aerial Ace, Space Cage, Rest, Attract, Energy Ball, Draw, Kick Impact, Flash, Sword Dance, Egg Sticker, Sleep Talk, Grass Knock, Swagger, Substitute, Strength, and Rock Smash. Okay, now we have the Ice type Glaceon. As I just said, Glaceon's the Ice type. I should just say their names, then their type. Glaceon's the Ice type Pokemon with a diamond-shaped pattern on the side of her legs, on her ears and her tail, with dark blue fur, and its color rests in light blue fur, with ice-like hair on its head. Glaceon is called the Fresh Snow Pokemon. Divine Fresh Snow, and the Pokédex entry number is 471. Stats 65 HP, 60 attack, 110 defense, 130 special attack, 95 special defense, speed 65 with a total of 525. Pokédex entries. As a protective technique, it can completely freeze its fur to make its hairs stand like needles. So instead of electricity like Jolteon, it's ice. Why did I do that? On Platinum. By controlling its body heat, it can freeze the atmosphere around it to make diamond dust flurry. Heart Gold and Soul Silver causes small ice crystals to form by lowering the temperature of its surrounding atmosphere. Black and White. Controlling its body heat, it can freeze the atmosphere around it to make a diamond dust flurry. Black and White 2. It lowers its body heat to freeze its fur. The hands become like nails it can fire. X and Y. By controlling its body heat, it can freeze the atmosphere around it to make Diamond Dust Flurry, Omega Ruby and Omega Sapphire. It lowers its body heat to freeze its fur. The hairs then become like nails that it can fire. Sun. It can control its body temperature at will. It enables it to freeze the moisture in the atmosphere, creating flurries of diamond dust. Moon. It freezes its fur into icicles, spiking sharply and tackles its prey. I'm just thinking about it, and that's gotta be painful. Ultra Sun. It protects itself by freezing its fur into sharp nails. It drops its temperature below 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not just Fahrenheit or degrees. Pokemon. Bad good choice. Ultra Moon. It can instantaneously freeze any moisture that's around it, creating ice pellets to shoot at its prey. Oh, sword. Anyone who becomes captured by the beauty of the snowfall that Glaceon creates will be frozen before they know it. What the heck? Why is my voice going high? That's what I don't understand. Shield. The colorless imitation of Glaceon causes parallel snow to form, making it quite popular Pokemon at ski resorts. So Glaceon is used to make a profit at ski resorts, okay? As a defense mechanism, it can completely freeze its fur to make its hands stand out like needles for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Legends Arceus is able to lower its body temperature very quickly. It freezes the atmosphere, creating diamond dust that glitters like gems while it flutters and dances around. Moves learned by leveling up. Bone Pass, Charm, Copycat, Convert, Double Edge, Growl, Double End, Icy Wind, Swift, Tail Whip, Takedown, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, Fatal Eyes, Ice Shard, Spy, Ice Fang, Hail, Freeze Dry, Mirror Coat, Blizzard, and Last Resort. Moves learn Evolution, Icy Wind, Egg Moves, Charm, Convert, Curse, Detect, Double Kick, Fake Tears, Flower, Mud Slap, Store Power, Tackle, Wish, and Yawn. And Team Moves, Water Pulse, Roar, Hail, Worked Up, Sunny Day, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Hyper Beam, Protect, Brain Dance, Iron Tail, Dig, Shadow Ball, Double Team, Face Cave, Rest, Attract, Endure, Kick Impact, Avalanche, Sleep Talk, Swagger, Substitute, Strength, and Rock Smash. Okay, now we're on to Sylveon. Sylveon is a pink-white fairy-type Pokemon that is mostly liked by the female audiences. Sylveon is called the intertwining Pokemon that I think is referring to the ribbons and the bow on her ear. Sylveon's Pokedex number is 700 and is the only Pokemon in Gen 7 to evolve from High Affection, and the only evolution, or the latest evolution that was brought in. Stats: HP 95, Attack 65, Defense 65, Special Attack 110, Special Defense 130, Speed 60, Total 125. Pokedex entry: X and Y. It sends a soothing aurora from its ribbons-like feelers to calm fights. So I kind of use it like in a daycare or school. I don't know. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It wraps its ribbon-like feelers around the arm of its beloved trainer and walks with him or her. That's kind of sweet. That's kind of cute. That is literally cute. Anyway, his ribbon-like feelers give off an aurora that weakens hostility in its prey, causing them to let down the guard. Then it attacks. Moon. When this Pokemon sights its prey, it swells its ribbon-like feelers as a distraction. A moment later, it pounces. Why did it turn dark all of a sudden? And if you heard that clicking, that was just me checking the recording was on. I have problems because I just scared that I forgot to turn the recording on, and I'm like, oh no. Okay. Ultra Sun. Once a fight breaks out, it will unfortunately charge a dragon Pokemon many times larger than itself. But does that remind me of something? Ultra Moon. wraps its rim-like feelers around its trainer's arm because this touch enables it to read its trainer's feelings. Sword. By releasing intimidating erasing waves from its rim-like feelers, Sylveon stops any conflict. Shield. Like, I forgot to say, like with the Ultra Moon, when Sylveon can reads its trainer's feeling from wrapping its feelers around its arm. And like they can be used as like a therapist Pokemon or something, you know? As I was saying, sure there's a Galarian fairy tale that describes a beautiful Sylveon vanquishing a dreadful dragon Pokemon. And Legends Arceus. It emits this moving roar around ruin-shaped organ. It wrapped these apparent dangers around Quivers to instant restore come to the situation. Oh, I think I know why the dragon and Sylveon remind me so much now. Because fairy type are strong against dragon type Pokemon. And there's this YouTube channel, I can't remember the name, but I remember seeing like Sylveon trolls or something like that. Like it would just popped up randomly because I like Eevee and all. And I think that have been my recommended when I was watching like a X and Y playthrough. Or maybe like I don't know. But it was basically Sylveon trolling like different types of Pokemon from different regions and it was always a joke that Sylveon was just a psychopath to just kill any dragon in that series. I do not know the channel. Just search up Sylveon trolls and it might popped up. Okay, anyway, moves learned by leveling up. Band pass, bite, charm, copycat, convert, disarming voice, double edge growl, helping hand, tackle, toe whip, take down, sudden attack, quick attack, bag those eyes, swift, light screen, dragon kiss, misty terrains, skill swap, psychic, up, psych up, moon blast, and last resort. Moves learned on evolution, disarming voice, egg moves, curse detect, double kick, flail, mud slap, tackle, wish and yawn, to move, misty explosion, and moves learned by MT. Payday, Hyper Beam, Kick Impact, Magical Leaf, Dig, Light Screen, Reflect, Safety Card, Rest, Snore, Protect, and Charm. Track, Rain Dance, Sunny Dance, Face Cage, Swift, Helping Hand, Weather Ball, Fake Tears, Round, Retaliate, Mystic Terrain, and Mystical Fight. Moves learned by TR? What is TR? Body Slam, Force Energy, Substitute, Side Shot, Enjoy, Sleep Talk, Band Pass, Eye Tail, Shadow Balls, Skill Swap, Hyper Voice, Calm Mind, Restore Power, Woke Up, Play Rough, and Dazzling Stream. Ooh. Well, that was a big one. Well, the smallest one actually. Hi everyone, it's me during the video. So I was trying to get out of here. So this was everything about Eevee and the evolutions. There were more, but since Video doesn't like me making videos past 2 hours, I had to cut it down to their own separate 2 videos. And you see there's like 20 minutes on this one, or 21, but you said the video's longer. because I had to cut cut my recording in half because what ended up happening is during the first recording I couldn't move my slides at all, and I couldn't tap on anything, and yeah. This video literally took me a long time to make. I am going to release the extras that is going to be like things that I did not get time to mention. And this also includes where to find Eevee, height and weight, breeding, and fusions. When I say fusions, it's more like fan made fusions. And I got that idea during my shinies part. So once I put this video fully together, you'll know, and you might be wondering why I had everything, because what was happening, I ended up, because this was my first video reading from a script, and I've and some things I didn't even read because with my script I did went to one of the Pokemon website. Well, I think it's a non-official website, but I basically got all of the what's it called, Pokedex entries. So my reactions with that was real, and even though at the start of the video I said I have to record a lot of times, these were parts of the script that I was able to get from my older script, or older me talking, because some of the parts I still did not even know about, and this was such a big video to make, and it took me a long time to make this. Sorry for the long talk, and I'll see you guys in the extras. See you then.